The lively streets of Kiswata, Uganda, were Timo's playground and battleground. He was just a young boy, barely old enough to understand the world. Yet he knew hunger. He knew loneliness. He knew the sting of rejection and the indifference of passers-by. Every day was a quest for survival. Timo scavenged for scraps of food, his heart heavy with dreams of a life he could barely imagine. He saw other children laughing and playing, their parents holding them close. He yearned for that warmth, that love, but it seemed a world away. Timo's days were filled with uncertainty. He never knew where his next meal would come from or where he would sleep that night. The streets were his home, unforgiving and cold. He witnessed fights, theft, and despair. It was a tough life for anyone, let alone a child. Through it all, Timo held onto a spark of hope. A hope that one day, things would be different. He clung to the stories his grandmother used to tell him, tales of kindness and resilience, stories of people overcoming adversity and finding their place in the world. These stories fueled his spirit, reminding him that even in the darkest of times, there was always light to be found. Little did Timo know his own story of hope and transformation was about to unfold. One scorching afternoon, as Timo rummaged through a pile of discarded food, he felt a gentle hand on his shoulder. He looked up, startled, into the kind eyes of an elderly man. His name was Mr. Mambo, a retired teacher who had dedicated his life to educating the children of Kiswata. Mr. Mambo had seen Timo around the marketplace, his heart aching for the young boy's plight. He saw a spark in Timo's eyes, a thirst for knowledge hidden beneath layers of hardship. "Come with me, young man," Mr. Mambo said, his voice filled with warmth. Timo hesitated, unsure of what to make of this unexpected kindness. He had learned to be wary of strangers, but there was something about Mr. Mambo's demeanor that put him at ease. Mr. Mambo offered Timo food and water, which he gratefully accepted. As they talked, Timo shared his story, his voice a mere whisper. Mr. Mambo listened intently, his heart breaking for the young boy who had already endured so much. He saw potential in Timo, a bright mind yearning for a chance to blossom. When Timo finished speaking, Mr. Mambo made him an offer that would change his life forever. "Timo," he said, "would you like to come and live with me? I can offer you a roof over your head, a warm meal every day, and most importantly, an education." Timo's eyes widened in disbelief. Could this be real? Was he finally being offered a chance at a better life? He looked at Mr. Mambo, his heart filled with a mix of hope and trepidation. Could he dare to believe that his luck was about to change? Moving in with Mr. Mambo felt like stepping into another world. For the first time in his life, Timo had a real bed to sleep in, regular meals, and a sense of security he had never known. However, the transition wasn't easy. Starting school for the first time at his age was daunting. Timo felt lost and overwhelmed. He struggled to keep up with the other children who had been in school for years. The letters and numbers seemed like a jumbled mess, and he would often return home feeling defeated and discouraged. Mr. Mambo, however, never gave up on him. He spent hours tutoring Timo, patiently guiding him through his lessons. He saw Timo's frustration, but he also saw his determination to learn. He encouraged Timo to ask questions, to embrace mistakes as opportunities for growth, and to never be afraid to seek help. Slowly but surely, with Mr. Mambo's unwavering support and his own perseverance, Timo began to make progress. He spent extra hours studying, poring over his textbooks with a newfound zeal. The once jumbled letters and numbers began to make sense, and he found joy in unraveling the mysteries of language and mathematics. As Timo delved deeper into his studies, a remarkable transformation occurred. He discovered a love for learning that ignited a fire within him. What started as a struggle became a source of immense satisfaction. Timo's mind, once clouded by hardship and uncertainty, now soared with newfound knowledge and understanding. He excelled in his classes, impressing his teachers with his sharp intellect and insatiable curiosity. His classmates, initially surprised by the older boy who had joined their ranks, came to admire his work ethic and determination. Timo's story, from street child to diligent student, spread throughout the school and the community. He became an inspiration to his peers, a testament to the transformative power of education and the unwavering belief of a caring mentor. Timo's successes weren't limited to academics. He discovered a talent for leadership, organizing study groups, and mentoring younger students. He led his school's debate team to victory, his eloquence and passion captivating the audience. Timo's journey was a beacon of hope, not just for himself, but for the entire community of Kiswata. Section 5. Love and Aspiration. During his high school years, Timo's life took another turn with the arrival of Layla. Layla, a bright and compassionate girl from a neighboring village, enrolled at Timo's school. They were drawn to each other's intelligence, kindness, and shared passion for learning. Layla, like Timo, believed in the power of education to uplift communities and break the cycle of poverty. Their shared dreams and aspirations brought them closer. They spent hours studying together, challenging each other intellectually, and encouraging each other's ambitions. Layla saw the businessman in Timo, the leader who could create opportunities for himself and others. She nurtured his entrepreneurial spirit, brainstorming ideas and pushing him to think bigger. Layla's unwavering belief in Timo fueled his own confidence. He saw in her a partner, a confidant, and a source of unwavering support. Together they dared to dream of a brighter future, not just for themselves, but for their community. They envisioned a Kiswata where poverty and lack of opportunity were replaced with education, empowerment, and prosperity. Section 6. From Humble Beginnings. After graduating high school with top honors, Timo, with Layla's encouragement, decided to pursue his entrepreneurial dreams. He knew that formal education was important, but he also believed in the power of practical experience. He started small, selling surplus produce from Mr. Mambo's garden at the local market. He used his earnings to buy basic supplies, gradually expanding his inventory to include household goods and clothing. Timo's natural charisma and business acumen shone through. He had a knack for understanding people's needs and offering them quality products at fair prices. His stall at the market became a hub of activity, his infectious smile and genuine warmth attracting customers from far and wide. Timo's success didn't come without challenges. There were days when sales were slow and setbacks tested his resolve. But Timo, hardened by his early life on the streets and instilled with Mr. Mambo's values of perseverance and integrity, refused to give up. He learned from his mistakes, adapting his strategies and seeking advice from experienced traders. Section 7. The Fruits of Success. Timo's small market stall soon grew into a thriving shop, a testament to his hard work and business acumen. He expanded his offerings, venturing into selling mobile phones and accessories, recognizing the growing demand for communication technology in his community. Timo's success went beyond financial gain. He believed in ethical business practices, paying his suppliers fairly, and treating his employees with respect. He understood that true success lay not just in personal wealth, but in creating opportunities for others to thrive. He hired local youth, providing them with job skills and a chance to earn a decent living. Timo's shop became a hub of activity, not just a place of commerce, but a meeting point for the community. His journey from street child to successful entrepreneur became a source of inspiration for the youth of Kiswata. Timo's story proved that with hard work, determination, and a belief in oneself, anything was possible. Section 8. Giving back to Kiswata. As Timo's business flourished, he never forgot his roots. He remembered the struggles he faced as a child and the kindness that Mr. Mambo had shown him. Driven by a deep sense of gratitude and a desire to give back to his community, Timo embarked on a mission to empower others through education. He established a scholarship fund, providing financial assistance to underprivileged children, enabling them to access quality education. Timo believed that education was the key to breaking the cycle of poverty and unlocking the potential within every child. He renovated his former primary school, equipping it with new textbooks, computers, and a library filled with books that had once seemed like distant dreams to him. Timo's contributions to Kiswata extended beyond education. He funded the construction of a health clinic, providing much-needed medical care to the community. He also supported local farmers, investing in sustainable agricultural practices and helping them access markets for their produce. Timo's philanthropy was driven by a deep-seated belief in the interconnectedness of his community. He understood that by uplifting those around him, he was creating a brighter future for everyone. A legacy of hope. Timo's journey from street child to business mogul and philanthropist became a tale whispered throughout Kenya and beyond. He was celebrated as a role model, a shining example of resilience, kindness, and the transformative power of education. Young people, inspired by his story, dared to dream bigger, to believe in their own potential, and to strive for a better future. Timo's life was a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within us all, the ability to overcome adversity and emerge stronger, more compassionate and committed to making a difference in the world. His legacy extended far beyond the bustling streets of Kiswata, serving as a beacon of hope for marginalized communities around the globe. Schools invited him to share his story, motivating students to embrace learning and to believe in themselves. Business leaders sought his advice, eager to learn from his ethical business practices and his commitment to social responsibility. Timo's life became a powerful reminder that success was not just about personal gain, but about using one's platform to uplift others and create a more just and equitable world. Section 10. Timo's message to the world. Timo's life story is a powerful reminder that each one of us has a role to play in creating a more compassionate and just world. His journey, though rooted in the specific context of Kiswata, Kenya, carries universal themes of hope, resilience, and the transformative power of education. Timo's message is simple yet profound. Never underestimate the impact of kindness. A single act of compassion, like the one Mr. Mambo showed him, can change a life forever. It can ignite a spark of hope, unleash hidden potential, and inspire a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond the initial act. Timo's story challenges us to look beyond ourselves, to extend a helping hand to those in need, and to invest in the power of education as a tool for empowerment and social change. It is a call to action, urging us to create a world where every child, regardless of their circumstances, has the opportunity to thrive, to reach their full potential, and to contribute to building a brighter future for generations to come.